Live from the home of the Australian Open at Melbourne Park, and Australian Open 2025 is running into its last 3 days, and welcome to the second in conversation with the audience, talkback radio, and having a conversation with the viewers and the listeners and the subscribers of this Australian Open Life. And it's basically to ask a question. Interested in anybody's feedback, comments or thoughts about some of the episode formats we've been experimenting with for this Australian Open in 2025, particularly recent episodes around media press conferences, audio only, radio style, with footage over the top from on site at night sessions, day sessions, qualifying sessions, and also inadvertently found ourselves at practice sessions. So the question is, are these of any value to you as a tennis fan? Is it the type of content that you want to see? Are you interested in what the players have to say? Admittedly, I would say no. Actually, I want to know, what do you think of the episodes that have been presented since the Australian Open 2025 started? Have you noticed these media conferences? Do you want to listen to these players? Are you interested in any of them? Would you rather hear from the top players? Also, do you not want to see them? Do you not care? Is it something that you want to see? So the reason I ask is because in the past I have experimented with player interviews off media conferences, particularly in 2022, 2023. I think it was 23 that Rinky Hijikata and Jason Kubler, when they were on their run through the doubles section, the Australian Open, to win the men's doubles title the year after the Special Ks, Kokkinakis and Kyrgios. And that did seem to attract a fair bit of positive attention, and it was something that people seemed to be interested in. And the reason I'm asking this question today is because I've noticed that apart from the couple of Luna TN media conferences, generally there's two types of viewers. One is those that know this Australian Open Life and are interested in what's being published and presented. And then these media conferences are attracting, and the idea is to attract a lot more attention, which they are doing. But I'm finding that as the producer, I'm finding that there's a little bit of I'm just weighing up the effect of having a lot of hits and views from people that aren't interested in this content, and I'm wondering if it's damaging or diluting the brand that I've been trying to establish over the last 5 years. So if you're a tennis fan, if you're somebody who likes sports content, if you're somebody that's been following this Australian Open Live for 5 years, for 1 year, or you've just come across us and you think it's a worthwhile keeping up with the episodes that are being presented, these media conferences, are they a hit or a miss, basically? Because at the moment I'm thinking, although it's great to have content up there for players like the Chinese player Qinwen Zhang, and gets a lot of attention, I'm finding that so far the views, people are only sticking around for 20 or 30 seconds for 11 minutes of content. Even for Kokkinakis and Thompson, people are only sticking around for maybe 40 to 50 seconds of view time. Now, the other thing I'm trying to factor in is, all right, I've always known that this Australian Open Life is being basically an indie producer of niche sports media content. It's not my job to compete with the main broadcasters. It's not my job to try and churn out match results hour to hour, day to day. There's a certain stylised format that I've developed which I try to keep up with and try to evolve, but people aren't going to be interested in something they can find on a mainstream platform or on free-to-air broadcasts. So I'm wondering if I should persevere or if this little experiment should end fairly soon. So that's where I need your help, and I'd be interested in your comments. And it doesn't matter, they don't have to be positive, and it's okay if they're negative, just as long as they're authentic and trying to just contribute to the greater conversation, which is what I'm trying to establish with these episodes as well. And just to finish off with, I've deliberately just to expedite the speediness of getting this episode up today. You'll find that
this is a service to Flinders Street, stopping all stations except East Richmond via the City Loop.
You'll find that I've mainly left footage off this episode so I can get through the edit process faster. But you'll have noticed recently, you're also welcome to comment on other recent formats, trying to put up short-form content formats about the best performed players on the ATP and WTA tours since the US Open 2024. And 4 different episodes there, and also some recent episodes, just some fun stuff, some trivia stuff that lets me get stuff out there exceptionally quickly, some fast facts about ball kids, and today I'll be putting up some episodes, fast facts about qualifying. Interested in any feedback on those. It's all designed to cater to those. There's those that want long form content. I've had specific feedback about positive contributions, saying, yep, please put up more positive, please put up more long-form content. There's people that prefer short-form content. I know that the little 30 to 40 second content items around just behind the scenes on the ground on site at Melbourne Park also getting a lot of attention this year. It's that time of year again. Welcome to this Australian Open Life, and today we're sitting down with our audience. Yep, it is our subscriber shout out, audience Q&A, and just a general good old-fashioned chat. G'day and welcome to this Australian Open Life. We tell stories, and our story is Grand Slam tennis, but let's get straight into it. What are we doing today? We're going to be sharing some of the great conversations we've been having with the audience here at this Australian Open Life over the last few weeks in the lead up to the Australian Open 2025. So we're just going to be going through some random conversations we've been having. So the Spotlight series, we're shining a spotlight on our subscriber shout out at the Australian Open 2025. And that's what we love at this Australian Open Life. We like seeing, keeping track of the players who are coming through. Don't go away, we'll be right back. G'day, thanks for joining us at this Australian Open Life. Very pleased to have your company today. We go through our subscriber shout out with Grand Slam dreams ahead of them. But you can't please everybody, and it's about trying to strike a balance, and that's what the reason behind this question today is. So we're going to leave it there, and interested in this topic, particularly having a conversation with you if you're a viewer, if you're a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, you should be a subscriber. It'd be nice if you could be a subscriber. Or if you're just a casual visitor and you've chanced upon this episode or some other episodes, and the algorithm is driving more of the content from this Australian Open Life into your view. So that's about it for now. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll chat to you soon. Bye for now. Please, again, I can only just ask respectfully, please subscribe to the platform because it will help us grow and help us in our submissions for various things going on outside our episodes, which is our business development strategies, applying for media accreditation at the Australian Open, and trying to get this content onto over-the-top streaming platforms around the world to more tennis fans, because as you've just learnt, we have a huge global footprint, and we've got the stats to prove it, the activity also. So that's where we'll leave it for now, and we'll just go through our spiel one final time. Welcome today and welcome to this Australian Open Live. We tell stories, and our story is Grand Slam tennis, coming to you live from the home of the Australian Open, Melbourne Park. We're based in Melbourne, Australia, produced by Wise Words Media. We're the experts on all things Melbourne, all things Melbourne Park, and all things Australian Open 2025. Bringing you the sights, sounds, summer of tennis. You've been listening to me. It's the bloke who walks. Rattling on today, and we appreciate your input and appreciate your participation, and thanks for supporting us with your valuable time by checking out our episodes. We are on YouTube, of course. We're looking to get on more over-the-top streaming platforms, fast channel platforms, and of course the Acast platform with our podcast, This Australian Open Life. That's about it for now. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll chat to you soon. Bye for now.